You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Mary Mary After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Mary Mary After Show.
Hey. See, now I'm on your wavelength today. Normally it's you and Lim, but
I know.
Today I'm kind of like feeling it.
What's up, everybody? We made it to the season finale.
Jesus.
Woo. I'm really excited and pumped up, but I'm also sad as well.
Me too.
But welcome to the AFTERBUZZ After Show for Mary Mary. I'm your host, Ashida Onrae, and sadly we do not have Len with me, but I got my girl, Chloe.
Hey guys. How are you?
So we are ready to get into it. So I figured I'll break it up a little bit, and since, you know, Tina got a lot going on, I figured I'll start with Erica.
I know.
And
they both got a lot going on.
Yeah, they do, but Tina was really intense.
Yes.
It's
so funny because in the very beginning, she said, "Oh, welcome to New Zealand. They're very angry and intense."
Yes.
And she said, "And I'm very angry and intense. This is just a lot right now." And I was like, "Dang, she's right."
All right, so let's get into our episode 12, season 3, Road Warriors.
I know. It's
And
the last episode.
I know.
I'm like sad.
And this was actually really good because my mouth was open at the end, but we're gonna get to that. I was loving it. So Erica is still trying to figure out what to do. She's still trying to say, okay, I want to do Mary Mary, because at first she said I can do both. I can do Mary Mary and I can do Erica Campbell. And her manager Ken
said, "You gonna learn today."
Yeah, you gonna learn today.
For lack of better words.
And Warren was like, okay, you're contradicting yourself. And you're putting pressure on your throat. You're putting pressure on your, you know, on everything else that you got going on. Being a parent, trying to do Mary Mary, trying to do Erica Campbell. You know, your vocal cords is, So she has to make a decision. Mm-hmm. And actually, it seemed like she made a decision to do both, and then she got checked.
Yeah, she did. I wrote down Kenneth gets ballsy about, what did I write? I don't even know my own handwriting. About Tina choosing. Kenneth got real ballsy. I didn't expect him to do that. Just to be like, well, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this then. Bye.
Well, he did it last episode, though.
But he didn't tell her. Last episode
he
was
was
just
spoken to
Warren.
Warren.
You know that, remember we were talking like, you know, that pillow talk, like, oh, this is how I really feel, but I'm not going to really tell her how I feel.
Right.
No, this episode he was like, look, I didn't sign up for this. You need to check yourself and get your life, because if not, I'm out. And I was like, dang.
But let me ask, you know, our viewers, our fans, and you as well, why does he not want to, what's so hard about doing both?
Well, wasn't he previously a Mary Mary manager?
Right. So
apparently that didn't work out too tough the first time.
So maybe it's juggling both that's too hard, or, you know, I'm not in management, so I'm not sure if anybody can explain to me why it's so difficult to do both and then slowly wean her off of Mary Mary and just do Erica Campbell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. See, because again, my whole thing has always been you need Mary Mary. Like, stop playing yourself.
Right.
For lack of better words. And apparently, but I get what they're saying. I don't know. I feel like she can do both. In the end, Tina said you could do Mary Mary 3 times a month and everything else. And I thought that's very feasible.
3 times a month? But then, okay, so if she does it 3 times a month, then how is she going to do Erica Campbell? Once a week?
There's 30 days, if not 31 days in a month.
But they travel, so it takes away from that.
Do local stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Do local stuff 3 times a month. You can. They live in LA. They could do LA, Texas, New Orleans, New York. If that's the stretch of it, you know. Come on.
But it seems like she couldn't do it because she was saying my body just can't handle it. So even that was too much.
Yeah. So okay, I think
I just don't understand where the issue with the compromise. If she wants to do both, there has to be there has to be some kind of compromise. But again, Tina is not just throwing in 3 times. She's throwing it in because of what she's going through.
True, but okay, I also feel like right now they're doing a whole lot more. Like they were saying, that right now they have 10 Mary Mary dates.
Right.
In addition to everything else that's Erica Campbell going on.
Right.
So if you reduce that 10 to 3, I mean, that's a huge reduction. And I don't know if that's 10 over 2 months or 10 over 1 month. It seems like it's like the next 3 weeks we got 10 events to do. So if you cut that down to 3 times a month and then go do everything else you're doing for Erica Campbell, I think that's feasible, but I'm not in their shoes.
Okay, so let's go back to what Tina said. Remember they showed some clips about how she didn't want to do it, and now she's saying, "I'm sorry. I know I may have said it one way."
Excuse me, y'all. Me and Erica in the same boat here. My vocal cords ain't acting too right tonight. I'm just letting you know I'm getting over my own damn cold. But, okay, what I think is in the heat of the moment, Tina just be like, I don't care. I don't need this. But it's a heat of the moment thing. She never goes, I don't ever want to do this. She just always goes like, I don't need this.
But she does say that, and she said it tonight. She's like, you know what? I don't care. I don't need this. I don't need to do this. Everybody, but I think it's because she's emotional right now.
Emotional.
But every time she's emotional, she says that.
She does. And I'm a very firm believer personally, and do not say things you do not mean, because when some things you just can't take back.
Right.
Because I'm the type of person, I'll make a mental note of what you say. And I'm very, like me, I'm just very meticulous. Like, I'd rather not say anything at all than say something and then not mean it later.
Right.
And Tina has a very, 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 very bad habit of doing that.
Yes.
And then she gets mad because if let's keep it a buck. If Erica wanted to be a bitch, she could have been like, well, you did say you don't need this.
Right.
And you was like, I'm good. But, you know, she knows that Tina's the kind of person that says something when she's angry and doesn't really mean it.
Right.
I think what she does mean is, I really want to cut down or cut back from Mary Mary. But at the end of the day, with everything going on, she still wants Mary Mary around in her life. That's my personal take.
And you know what? I agree with you, but I also feel that if it wasn't for what was going on in Tina's life, she'll give, you know, Erica Campbell the blessing to go do her thing.
Yeah.
And then she will have time to be at home.
Yeah.
But right now, that is her saving grace at this particular moment. And she got so upset about her wanting to leave that it just threw everything off.
I know. And it's also because, I think because Erica never had the intention of leaving altogether. Her intention was, I just want to focus more on Erica Campbell.
Yeah.
And with all the pressure, it's like, you got to leave, you got to leave, you got to leave.
Right.
So now she's like, damn it, all right, I got to leave.
I got to leave. I gotta just do what I got to do.
Yeah, and I feel like, excuse me, y'all, I already told you my issue. I feel like because Tina had that confidence in Erica, that she didn't want to leave completely, she just wanted to do more of her stuff. She gave her full blessing. Like, I feel like she's very supportive of Erica, but I think this threw her for a loop. She didn't expect Erica to go, well, I gotta stop. Even if she had blood on her vocal cords, she expected her to do less Erica Campbell, as opposed to just saying, you know what, I can't do Mary Mary. And I feel like if she knew where the heat was coming from, she would black on Warren, and she would black on I forgot the other manager's name. Kenneth. Yeah. Career. Yeah. I remember that part. For lack of a better word, I remember that part.
All right, well, let's, since she didn't really make her decision to me, Erica didn't say, you know what, I am making my decision. This is it. I feel like she's still kind of going back and forth. Even towards the end, I felt as though she didn't really make her decision.
Because I feel like Erica...
It was kind of like, yeah, you know what, I got to do what I got to do. I really don't want to leave Mary Mary, but then it was never... You know what, Tina? I'm leaving Mary Mary for the time being to build Erica Campbell, and that's my decision. I don't feel like it was hardcore. That was her decision.
Because it was Tina's decision, and it was Warren's decision, and it was Kenneth's decision. It's everybody's damn decision but hers.
Yeah. So towards the end, I didn't feel resolution with that, So I was just like, oh, maybe that's still kind of up in the air.
Maybe.
Yeah. So let's get on to Tina.
Which part?
There's so many whole
parts.
Thing.
Oh no, poor Tina.
So I guess I will start at her being, we already talked about her being upset with Erica and her speaking about wanting to leave. Yeah. And let's start with the breakdown that she had on stage.
Wait, can we back up to the room?
Yeah, well, that's the whole. She was just break, and I saw it. I said, okay, she's having a moment where she's just coming. It's just
when she was like, "Get the cameras out of my face." I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, this is a reality TV show. You
Yeah.
can't let us not be
Right.
part of this. I felt very offended. Tina, I just want to let you know that I myself, Chloe Onyx, I wanted to see, not just hear. But I get it. Sometimes you just like, I was like, well, that's really the beginning of the end.
Yeah, because
Where
it was
she was
her,
like-
it was her clothes, it was, you know,
It was
everything. And I thought that actually when they went on the zip lining, I thought that she was getting herself together, saying, you know what, I'm just going to be fearless. I'm going to go out here on this zip lining thing, and the same mental attitude that I have on this zip lining, I'm going to have with dealing with Teddy.
Exactly.
And then everything just kind of went backwards.
It went left because you know what? Excuse me. And I think Erica, for lack of better words, effed up when she decided to tell her around the time they zip line or right after that that's, you know, how she feels she needs to leave the group. Because I just messed Tina all up. Like, you know, there's a time and place for everything.
Right.
That was not the time nor the place, especially before a performance. You know, you got to think about these things. You know when to tell, you know, I'm just having a flashback in my mind. I remembered when to tell my mother I did something I wasn't supposed to do and when I should have. Because the repercussions can be very different.
Right.
And that's kind of like the same thing. Like, Tina is fragile. She could go left, and left is a bad thing. Or it could go right. And right, you know, everybody wants it to go right.
Right.
Nobody wants it to go left. So, you know, there's a way, a time, a place, and Erica, she got to do better. You got to do better, boo.
Yeah.
Like, she should have known better. You know your sister. You've been with her.
But remember,
how many
she's getting
years?
that heat from Warren and Kenneth. So
But she knows
I
Tina
know.
better than Warren and Kenneth, you know?
But she was in a good headspace at that time. So maybe she felt, you know what? She zip lining with me. She's having fun. She's, you know, overcoming her fear.
After the show is when she
I
told
feel
him.
you. I feel
After
you.
the
I'm just
show.
trying to, you know, think of why she told her at that
Yeah,
time.
like, she's feeling so, you know, accomplished and, you know, facing her fears.
Right.
No.
Right. And it all blew up when she
know.
got to the room. It blew up where she's just feeling heavy. Everything just kind of came came on her at once. And at first I was like, okay, it's not professional to walk off the stage, but sometimes, you know what, I guess she just needed that meltdown. She needed that moment.
I know.
And I like the way that Erica handled it, because then she went into her solo song.
I know.
So it didn't seem so bad that she walked off stage.
Yeah.
And she was just like, okay, I'm just going to do my solo. So it looked like she gave me my moment to sing my solo. And then hopefully, when she's ready, which she did, she came back
She
on stage.
regrouped.
She did.
I didn't expect her to regroup either. I'm going to be real with y'all. I was like, damn, that's the end for real?
Yeah.
Like, is the season going to end after this fight? Like, you know? Mm-hmm. But I was happy to see her come back. But it was interesting because it was like, as she was hearing the words of her own song, it made her break down or get emotional.
Yeah.
And that, like, I had chills from that. Because I was like, wow, that's just, you know, I felt her moment. And I said, like, you know, Lord, gosh.
I know. And again, I have not experienced, you know, being cheated on, but I can sympathize.
Well, actually, no, I have experienced being cheated
Really?
on. Yeah. But I haven't experienced being married and
being cheated on.
If we married and you cheat on me, there will be no Teddy this second. You be dead.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's why you know, I'm glad to have these experiences now. Like, great, I need to know what to look out for, to see, and nip it in the bud.
Right.
There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Being buck with y'all.
But I can sympathize that weight that she was feeling. And it's
Yeah.
almost to where she just could not go on.
Yeah.
And before I really lose it, let me just take a moment, get off stage, be by myself, and then come back and say I need a little more Jesus. And she even said it. She even
Didn't
said,
Warren say something to her too? Like,
Yes.
"Hey, aren't you gonna go back up there? Or you need to go
do you
back
see
up
Warren
there?"
with his head like, oh my God, is she really finna do this? Oh my God, is she really finna get off
I
stage?
know. I was just like, oh my God. I thought she was gonna tell them what was really going on. Tell the people what was really going on. Because she was like,
Yeah.
I was surprised she was that honest. Just talking about how she was like, you know, I'm sitting here preaching to you guys and I don't even believe in myself. And I was just like, this could go real left.
But you know what, to be honest, I can
Right.
appreciate that.
Yeah, me too.
And as an audience, you know,
they appreciate
Yes,
that.
they actually do. When you're vulnerable and you can show us that you too have problems as well, and it's hard to give praise and worship, and even though it's a job for you, but you still got to put on a good face just like we do. We're just not doing it in front of the world.
Exactly.
I can really appreciate that. And I can just say, you know what, I'm with you and I'm for you. If you need a moment, I'll go hear Erica sing, and then you come back and it's all good.
Yeah.
Just to give you some strength.
And I don't know everything she said, but I was just like, dang, she just walked off. But I feel like she did say that, like, I need a moment or something to the audience, because they were very excited to see her come back, as opposed to like, what the F is she doing?
Right.
You know, like, it's just very interesting. But I was very surprised that Tina spilled her guts. I like this whole season, she just been spilling it.
Yes. And speaking of surprises, Teddy.
I know.
I was like, okay, Teddy stepped up to the plate.
Teddy Rumpskins.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was so Tamar. Teddy Rumpskins. That's hilarious.
I like, well, one of the surprises, I should say. Well, I mean,
yeah. We'll get there.
He had a poem.
And a song.
And a beautiful ring.
That's right.
Proposed to her and said, would you marry me again?
I know.
I like that. Fans, what do you think of that if that happened to you? Should that have happened to you? You know, would you accept it back? Like saying, you know what, let's renew our vows.
I think that ring helped a lot.
I know. That's that Kobe Bryant that I'm sorry. You know?
Right? Like, how many carats?
Yes. I'm sorry, I messed up. Please take me back.
Please.
And it has and if anybody has experienced being cheated on, you know, and you've taken him back, what did he do? You know,
I can't tell you about that.
I haven't experienced, but I love to hear stories. And speaking of all of the comments that we had, people actually agree with you last week.
I know.
I
went through and liked all your comments. So if you got a little thumbs up from Chloe Onyx, it was yours truly. I
was like, go Chloe, yes.
I mean, one girl though, she was like, and all black people do not get counseling. I'm like, all right. Or whatever she said.
Yeah.
Because I was saying, you know, like people of color, that's not what.
Well, the majority. It's not all. It's
and
just
I know
majority.
because I know my mother told me that. I was like,
yeah.
You know? No, seriously. I'm going to be real with y'all. And that's why I said it. Now it's a little different. I'm open. But when I was younger, because it makes you feel like you're crazy. Like,
right.
Why do I, like, no, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with my life. Trust me, I got a million problems. 99 problems like Jay-Z. But Solange won.
Right.
You know? So... But yeah, I love y'all fans. Thanks for backing me up. I
was like, hey, go Chloe, you got some fans out there supporting what you're saying.
Mary has some. I want to say AfterBuzz Mary Mary fans, you guys are the bomb. Like,
yes, you are.
The way you guys I be on Facebook like, oh, somebody said something. Like it's just so exciting to see that you guys are into it and loving it. It gets me excited to come.
Absolutely.
'Cause I'm not always excited to come.
I am. I love Mary Mary.
But when I see you guys interact, it makes me very, very excited to be here.
So back on Teddy, I what do you think? Do you think that was something that was great that he did, or he needed to do something a little bit more?
No, that was really good. I think it surprised her. I think it was a great moment. She was glowing after, you know, the next day. She was like,
well, she's always glowing when she see Teddy.
I know. She is. You know what I want to say about that, and I've never really acknowledged that, is through all their ups and downs, I think they just might really be soulmates. Because honestly, as hurt as she is, how devastated she is, how pissed and angry and sad and mad, like when she sees that man, she lights up like a damn light bulb. Like Con Edison couldn't be no brighter.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Couldn't add any more electricity than when she sees him. And that just said a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know, like she really loves this man or is in love with this. And if a man can still make you feel like that after he's done everything he's done, then, you know.
But is it safe to say, you know, devil's advocate, that you can actually love someone
that much?
Tremendously, but then still walk away and say, you know, I can just love you from a distance? Because that was heavy. I can love you from a distance. Because eventually it will subside and you'll get over it.
And that, okay, so I think that if you can get over it and you can walk away and love someone from a distance, then they really aren't the one. But if you can't and you tried, because I think she kind of tried or is trying to give him that space so she could get over it and move on with her life without him, and she couldn't, then, you know, maybe he really is her soulmate. I'm not sure. This is just, you know, she lights up every time she sees
She does.
him.
And
And to make one more point, and this is something I have personally experienced, when someone can still make you angry like that, you're still in love with them. You still, when someone can make you that angry and you've tried to get over it, move on, whatever, like, you're still in love with them.
Well, yeah, when someone does something wrong to you or wronged you, and the love doesn't just go away.
It doesn't, but I feel like they were trying to spend some time apart. She was trying to get away.
Right,
You know what I mean? It's
right.
not like he was just in her face all the time. 'Cause that's what she said. I can't take this. I need you to get out the house. I think so she could see if she would be able to get past him or move on or do whatever it is. And I feel like when someone can still make you that angry and, you know, with the space, because think about it. When you get over someone, you're just like, whatever. Okay. Been there, done. I got a postcard. You know, when you see them, it's just not the same feeling. Because, you know, from my experience with men, I have been in that predicament where I'm like, damn, how I feel today is definitely not how I felt 2 years ago. Like, if I see you now, it's just like, all right.
Right.
But if you can still if that person can still make you angry, still make you feel something for them, that's saying a lot. And then it's also the father of her 5 kids. I don't think she really wants them to go away.
She got 5 kids?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I believe it's 5.
I thought it was 3. Or maybe it was
No.
from him from a previous. I could. Okay, maybe you're right. You're probably right. I thought it was 1, 2. I thought it was 3, 4. Maybe not. Okay.
She got 5 kids.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they Bebe's kids, but it's 5 of them. That's enough to become Bebe's kids. I'm just saying. God bless her. Couldn't be me.
I know, right? I'm just like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it.
No.
So Teddy comes, proposes again. They're going to get married or maybe have another, you know, ceremony or what. They should renew their vows, renew a commitment. And then the doorbell.
I know.
And it is Mitch. That was not who I was expecting to be at the door.
You know, you want me to tell you what? Wait. Who did you think was at the door? Because when I tell you, you're
I
going to
didn't know
think
who
I'm
was
horrible.
I didn't know who was at the door. Wait,
Okay.
man. Who did you think it was at the door?
I really thought it was going to be another woman coming to the door.
You know what
to tell Tina, ding dong, let me tell you where your man been. Guys, do not, what's the word, persecute me for
Right.
thinking. I promise you on everything. I was like, God, please don't let it be another woman. That's another woman at the door. I think another woman's going to tell something that Teddy done. I swear to you.
For a quick second, I did have that thought. I'm going to be honest. I did. I had a quick thought.
See? Okay,
like,
so it's not just me.
Because, you know, she was just talking about Teddy, how happy she was.
If they end this season finale with another woman, like, I was just like, oh my God, we've gonna be flying, scars is gonna be made, Vaseline gonna be fly. Like, I feel like it. I know, do not persecute me for this, y'all. I'm just gotta be real with y'all. I really thought it was gonna be a chick at the door, either pregnant or with a confession.
That would have been deep if that was true.
Whew.
So,
But it wasn't.
It was
Back
Mitch.
to the happy place.
So what could possibly bring Mitch back? That's a prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Now for your
Your
AFTERBUZZ
prediction. Come on, Steve.
You said it's a prediction. You didn't say 4 predictions.
I'm sorry. That was just flowing with the
You
conversation.
can call me out. I'll call you out.
Hey, see at AFTERBUZZ, we all keep it a buck, 150%.
So what's your prediction with Mitch? I don't know. You know what? I'll tell my prediction while you think about your prediction. I think that he's coming back for unpaid monies, royalties, or something that he's like, you know what? I booked y'all for this show, something like that, and I want my money back. I want my money.
So damn petty. He could just have his lawyers draw up the papers. Like, you don't got to come to my doorstep and disturb my happy news.
That's what I think he's coming back for. You guys let us know what you think he's coming back for. That's my prediction on it.
Okay, humana. What do I think Mitch is coming back for? I think that Mitch, and I really come up with this off the top of my head. I think that Mitch got a hunch from somebody that Mary Mary is ending, and he wants to come back to let them know, you know, like, I see you guys are having some troubles. I see Mary Mary is ending. I know you haven't found a new manager. Quite frankly, girls, you need me. Don't ask me where I get this stuff from. But no, I really do feel that Mitch is gonna like snake his way back in, and it's a perfect opportunity. Tina's happy. I mean, he might get cursed out, but Tina's in a good mood. Erica's, doing her thing. I think that Mitch can somehow, some way worm his way back in, and it could just be the storyline. But I feel like there's a perfect opportunity for him to worm his way back in. And to add the icing on the cake, I think he's gonna come with a deal, or come with something perfect. Like, look, girls, $50,000 twice every 6 months. Y'all could do this. Or $100,000 for 3 shows for the year. That's enough to make Tina happy. You know what I mean? Like Tina still wants to do Mary Mary, but obviously Erica can't do it because her voice. I'm gonna give you this big deal that I worked out with these people 5 times a year. Mary Mary, this is how much you get. It's a chance of a lifetime. I mean, granted, before, remember all the stuff that he was promising he was gonna give them,
right?
And they said it didn't come into fruition. Yeah. But now that they've got to this crossroad, I think Mitch is gonna worm his way back in there. Pound, I'm just saying. That's my prediction.
Okay. Well, we got 2 different predictions.
2 different predictions.
I can't wait to see which one is going to come true.
I can't wait to see what the
Or
fans
none.
are
Or
say.
let us know what you guys think Mitch is there for. I really want to hear what the comments.
I really want to hear what they say,
really want to hear what they think.
Ashida's got me hooked on the comments now, y'all.
Yeah, you got to read the comments. I love reading the comments.
I know I had to go back all
everything.
the shows now.
Yeah, read the comments.
Let me go back and see.
I love
see
reading the comments.
Dean. I was like, I know
Filmmaker
him.
Dean is on it.
I know.
He's on it.
He keeps me on my P's and Q's.
I know. And mine as well. Well, I think we covered the show.
Sadly.
And I'm so sad it's the season finale, and I cannot wait for them to come back.
I know.
Thank you so much, fans. I just really appreciate it that you watch us faithfully every week.
I really do love you guys, and
Yes.
I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to do this show because the fan support and the love and, the love they have for Mary Mary.
Yes. And we're going to try to get Mary Mary on the show next season. We're going to really,
tuned.
yes, we're really going to try to get Mary Mary on the show so they can come and talk to us and share with us and give us some scoops and all this wonderful things that we want to hear from them.
Because with Mitch at the door, we know there's another season coming.
Yes, there is.
I'm just saying. It has to be.
Thank you so much for watching us. I'm your host, Ashida Onrae.
I'm Chloe Onyx. You can find me on Instagram at Chloe Onyx and on Twitter at Chloe Onyx 11.
Awesome. You can find me at Ashida Onrae on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you again for watching us this season.
Yes.
This is the season finale. We appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next season.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.